Hello everyone. In this game, Weird Boy Gobbledygook has been having visions of the Howling Fangs fighting against, well, some Howling Fangs. Iron Boss Odin is taking this prophecy as a load of old gobbledygook and has all his focus on hunting the largest beasts on this desert world. Little do they know, the Weird Boy's visions are about to come a reality as the might of the Space Wolves close in on the Orc-infested planet to cut off their path to the civilian planets in the nearby sectors. Let's go to war. Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Dice. I hope everyone has had a fantastic new year. I'm Sam, and today I'm with my main man, Carl. How's it going, Carl?
Yeah, good buddy, good. Glad to be back. Yeah.
Glad to have you back, mate. Last time you brought your Orcs.
I did, yeah.
Today you're on the opposing side of the Orcs.
I am. Wrong side of the table, mate. Definitely. This, yeah, it feels super weird.
You kind of want the Orcs to win, don't you?
I do want the Orcs to win. Yeah, no, if I'm low-key, but not low-key. Yeah, definitely.
And today you're basically running Orcs in power armor, right?
I am pretty much, yeah. So nice subtle army of Space Wolves. So lots of guns, lots of fighting, meet in the middle, see what happens at the end.
Yeah, I'm kind of terrified of the Space Wolves. I haven't played them as much as I'd like to, but they're so good. Obviously, well, you'll see in the lists, he's got a bit of fight first, he's got his bit of speed, a lot of punch. So see if the Orc can withstand it.
Absolutely, buddy.
So if you haven't already seen the Game on Winter's SEO channel, it's really good against the new Necron detachment. So go and check that out if you haven't already. I'm sure you have, because you're probably coming to my channel after seeing it on Winter's. But yeah, check it out. It's a really good game. So second game with them. So fingers crossed they do all right. Before we start, big shout out to all the members, all 10 years. These all are, you absolute legends. Can't stress enough that how much I appreciate all of yous. Them little bits of money every month really does help with keeping the channel up and running. So thank you, all 10 years, legends. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below and help out Daily Dice and be absolute god or goddess. So yeah, let's get
into it, mate. Let's get into it. Yeah.
And here we have 2,000 points of the Howling Fangs. This is my new Orc army. It's only had one game on the table so far, so this is its second game, first one on the channel. And the Orcs army rule is War. So basically you call that at the beginning of my turn in my command phase, and the whole army can advance and charge, get a 5-up invulnerable save, get extra attack in combat, and get an extra pip of strength in combat as well. So super powerful. The detachment I'm going with is the Big Hunt, because everything in this army is Beast Snagger. So the Big Hunt, in my command phase as well, I pick an enemy unit. It has to be a vehicle, monster, or a character unit. And I get an extra pip of AP when targeting that unit. And also I can re-roll charges as well. Also, like a lot of other detachments, all your strats get better. So like one of the strats is sustained hits on 6s. If it's your prey unit, it's sustained hits on 5s. So things like that. Yeah, so let's go through this list. So I'll start with my Warlord, the big man himself, Iron Boss Odin. Beast Boss on Squigosaur, he has the enhancement Scrag every stash, I think it is. And basically they get sticky objectives. Because I don't have any grots or anything, obviously any normal boys that have sticky objectives as well, I don't have them, so that hopefully will come in handy and sticking to them objectives as he goes up the battlefield. He's joining a unit of 8 Squiggle boys, 2 of them Smasher Squigs, and then I've got 2 Bomb Squigs in there as well. He gives that unit +1 to charge, which is pretty good. Obviously, if it's your prey unit, you can re-roll charge as well, so it just makes it a little bit better chance of getting that charge off, with him being a pretty melee-focused unit in a melee-focused army. So that's one unit of Squiggle boys with the boss in there. Then we have over here another unit of Squiggle boys with another boss. This is Skullcracker, Odin's right-hand orc. He's just going to be joining a unit of 4 Squiggle boys. Again, 1 Knob and Smash Squig and 1 Bomb Squig.
He hasn't brought any enhancements, I just didn't have the points, and I really want to try out this sticky objective enhancement. I know there's some better ones, like +1 damage, in 9-inch scout move, things like that I love, but for now, he's just going bare bones. So he's joining that unit. Then we have Mozrog Scragbad joining his unit of Squigog boys. He gives them, if they die in melee, on a 4+, they can fight on death. He also is a beast against monsters in vehicles. He gets +1 damage, and he gets Titanic units. He gets +2 damage, which is really nice. So that's another punchy unit. So I've got 3 big punchy units. Then we will go to the chaff in the army, so to speak. We've got a unit of 10 Beastnagger boys. These reroll all hits against vehicles and monsters, and have anti-vehicle and monster weapons as well. So 10 Beastnagger boys, and they're going to be riding in a kill rig. So kill rig, absolute beast. It's got a big torrent weapon, that's Psyker on top of it. That is just going to be marching through the middle of the battlefield, hopefully taking some shots and causing some damage. It's really good in combat as well, which is nice. Then we have a massive unit of 20 Beastnagger boys, led by a beast boss. So he gives them +1 to hit, so they're all hitting on 2s. He also gets devastating wounds on the charge as well, which with his anti-vehicle, anti-monster chopper, it can be really deadly. So yeah, leading a big unit of 20. These are going to be riding in the Hunter rig, because that has a transport capacity of 21. So there's 21 in that unit, 21 in the Hunter rig. Hopefully that won't get wrapped and they all die. I'm really going to try and avoid that this game. But yeah, that's going to be, again, march through the middle of that battlefield and trying to get them far as it can up the battlefield before it dies. And then last but not least, we have another unit of 10 Beastnagger boys, exactly the same as the last one, riding in a kill rig. So 2 kill rigs, 1 hunter rig. I know these Beastnagger boy units are better with a war boss leading them, but obviously I just didn't have the points, and I really wanted to bring all these Squigog boys with the 3, the 2 beast bosses on Squigs and Mozrog. I just think it'd look cool, and it'll be pretty deadly as well. So that is the army. It's going to be a really bloodbath, this, because we're going against the Space Wolves, which are insane in melee as well. So I think this one will be really fun. Let's get into that Space Wolf list. So here we have 2,000 points of Carl's Space Wolves. Absolute beautiful army, this Carl. They look insane. You know the score, the army rule for Space Marines is O for moment, so they get to pick an enemy unit in the command phase and reroll all hits against that unit. Carl, what's your detachment rule, mate?
So the detachment rule, I'm going with the Champions of Russ. So we get sagas. So what you can do is you can pick a saga at the start of the game to be active for your army, and then the other sagas you have to complete as the game goes on. So it's a little bit like the Templars' vows. So we've got 4 sagas we can complete. The one that I'm picking to be active from the start of the game is called Saga of the Beast Slayer, so I get lethal hits in combat.
Yeah.
And then the other sagas I've got Saga of the Bear. So if one of my character models gets taken down to below half their starting number of wounds, but they're not destroyed, at the end of that phase I get a 6 up feel no pain across the army. So they're inspired by the character kind of shrugging off big hits. I've got Saga of Majesty. So if I've got one of your objective marker in your deployment zone, if I control that with one of my characters, then I get an extra OC of 1 across all my models as well. So an army-wide buff for that. And then the last one is Saga of the Warrior Born. So if one of my characters kills one of your characters, then I get sustained hits 1 in melee across the army.
Nice, I like it. So it's all about the characters, eh?
So that's it, mate. Hero hammer big time. Yeah.
I like it. So let's get into that list. So let's start off with your Warlord, I guess. And is that Bjorn?
It certainly is, buddy, yeah. Yeah, so Bjorn the Fell-Handed is my Warlord. He's a character Dreadnought with a twin las cannon, and he's got the True Claw melee weapon. He's a bit of a boss, as you'd expect. He's got 5 up feel no pain. He's half damage when they come in, so if you attack him, obviously half the damage down. And then he's got an aura of 12 inches where it increases the cost of a strat you use by 1 CP. So it's the same one that Cypher's got for Chaos Space Marine. So yeah, he's just a bit of a monster.
Bit of a monster, I like it.
Yeah, big, tough, tanky boy.
And then shall we go to... What other characters have you got in the army?
So I've got the Judicia, which is the lad with the crow skull mask at the front here.
Yep.
And he's leading a squad of 6 Blade Guard vets who are going to be in the Impulsor behind him. He's leading them to give them fights first. So he's got the Temper Mortis, which gives them the fight first ability. And if he destroys a character, then he gets to add +1 the attacks of his weapon. And his Executioner blade, his relic blade's got built-in precision.
Nice. I like it. So you'd be trying to get them sagas as well, ideally.
Yeah, that's it, that's what he's there for.
I like it. Should we go over to this Intercessor squad?
Yeah, sure thing. So that's Ragnar Blackmane, who is the young king, who's basically in line for Logan Grimnar's job when he finally gives up and retires. So he's pretty nasty in combat. He's a bit of a blender. He's got 8 attacks, sustained hits 1, strength 6, -3, 2 damage. So he goes flying in and chucks people about.
Yeah.
The squad that he's with can advance and charge because of the ability that he gives them. And when he charges, he gets +2 attacks and strength on his weapon, but it doesn't give that to the squad. So that's just for his sword.
Yeah. And he's with Intercessor. They get like the reroll wounds in.
That's right. So if you're on an objective, I can reroll wounds.
Yeah, I like it. Let's just go to... Oh, you got another character here in the...
That's it, yeah. So
the
he's
Thunderwolves?
Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf. So he's leading a squad of Thunderwolf cavalry, and he gives them +1 advance and charge, and can use a strat for -1 CP. So if you use a 1 CP strat, obviously it's free.
Yeah. But
just on his unit. So he just makes him a bit smashier. He's got an enhancement as well called the Black Death, which gives his hammer anti-monster and anti-vehicle 4-up. And he's got obviously death wounds for the hammer, so he's a bit of a missile. You can fire him in and hopefully smash through some big lads.
Keep my kill rigs away from them,
yes,
from that hammer.
Just behind him actually is another character, that's Murderfang, who's the Dreadnought.
Yep.
And we were just running through his rules, which are a little bit leery. He's basically he's all about combat. So he's got the Murder Claws, which are twin linked, pretty nasty, sort of high strength stuff. He's got the ability called Murder Make, which means that every time that he is attacked, that he gets to fight. So if he charges in, fights you, you fight him back, he then gets to fight again. And you do that as if it's your fight phase. So if you go into a unit, don't kill it, they hit you back, and then you destroy the unit, you can then consolidate and then potentially get into a new combat style.
Yeah, that's really, really nasty.
A wrecking ball, yeah.
Yeah, absolute wrecking ball. I'm scared of every unit in this army. That's the issue I'm having here.
Mate, you and me both, yeah.
Oh, and then we have a Tech Marine over here?
Yeah, so bog standard Tech Marine basically. You got to put as many Ginger Mohawks in the Space Wolves army as you can, so that's why he's there. He gets to do the little cheeky bad touch on a vehicle to repair it D3, give it +1 to hit, and he gets really angry if the vehicle's next to him explode. He gets more attacks, and he's also got lone up if he's within 3 of a vehicle, so he's just walking about, in his mechanic overalls under his armour.
I like it, and basically he's going to be buffing the Impulsor all game, I guess.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Stormbolter, mate, hitting on 2s, scary stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, while we're on the Impulsor, we've got to mention that. What is that loaded out with?
Yeah, so that's got the Blade Guards and the Judicia in it. So that's just a bit of a party bus. For them.
And you've just got bolters, a stubber.
Yeah, I've got the shield dome on it, which is the 5-up pinball. Stubber, bolters, there's not much to shout about. It's just a bit of a shoebox.
Yeah, I like it. Then you've got a Ballistus?
Ballistus Dread, yeah, that's the one. So just pure sort of shooting, basically. He can kick you if you get close enough, but that's not where he wants to be. So he's got a 2-shot las cannon and a 2-shot crack missile launcher. And his rule is that if you're if you're not below half strength, he rerolls hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. We're actually all over here. So we've done tanks, we've done characters, we've done some troops. Let's just keep working our way around. Yes, so we've got some eliminators.
Eliminators, yeah, that's it. So just some snipey boys. They've got infiltrate as well, so they can be quite handy for setting up and having a bit of a no-go zone on the board. And if they remain stationary, they get devastating wounds on their rifles.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, it can be quite handy. And they've got heavy and precision, obviously, so they can be sniping out. Make it be gobbledygook if he sticks his head out and try and blow it off.
Well, luckily, gobbledygook hasn't came today. He's stuck in the warp somewhere. It's,
too much fungus being around.
Yeah. So over here.
Yeah, so you got a squad of just regular intercessors behind them there. So they're just there to basically hold objectives. They can sticky objectives as well. So if you leave them on an objective, then at the end of your command phase, if you control it, then it stays under your control. And they've got a new rule as well, which they just brought in with the latest sort of balance patch, which is if you shoot all of their shots at one unit, one target basically, they get to add 2 to the attacks of their bolt rifles. So they can chuck out a lot of firepower.
Yeah,
It's only strength 4, but you know. It's,
that's it. It's AP -1, so you could pop some orcs with it.
Yeah, you never know.
Yep, some scouts.
Some scouts, yeah. So newly painted syndrome, they got finished yesterday. So you know they're marked for death immediately.
I hope so.
Infiltrate. Scout 6 as well, and if at the end of your turn, if they're more than 6 inches away from it, one of your models, you can pick them up and put them in reserves. So
I like it.
Yeah,
like it. Then we have some what we call them, Wolfen. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah. So Wolfen, they're basically just a bit of a hammer unit. They've got no OC, so they've got a little bit of really bad shooting, but they're basically all about thunder hammers and storm shields. Got a 4-up fight on death and a 6-up feel no pain, so they can stick around a little bit, but they're basically just there to throw into something and try and hammer it to death.
Oh, I like it. And then we've got a couple of stuff left. We've got Executioner.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so Repulsor Executioner, which is built all around that big heavy laser destroyer, basically, which is a super nasty anti-tank gun. If you attack a target with it that's below half strength, you can add 1 to hit. So it'll be hitting mostly on 2s with its main guns. But it's got quite a lot of defensive arrays, like other little guns and stuff knocking about. But it's mainly the big gun up top and then the onslaught Gatling cannon do some bits.
I like it. And then last but not least, Gladiator Lancer.
Gladiator Lancer, that's it, buddy. Yeah. So yeah, again, newly painted model, just bringing it along as a little bit of extra firepower. So yeah, it's there. Just basically gets reroll 1 hit roll, wound roll, and a damage roll, and it's just rolling around again. Built around a big gun, it's a bit of a tank destroyer. So we'll see how he gets on this game.
Yes, I really need to look out for all this anti-tank shooting because it's you've actually got a fair bit of it.
Well, this is it. I didn't want to get just run over, So
yeah.
I think after fighting your knights last time, I was like, right, more guns the better, bigger guns the better.
Oh, 100%, 100%. What made you go black with some of these then?
So I'm not a big fan of the baby blue. I really like the kind of the storm grey, like the heresy colour for Space Wars. I think that looks really cool. But I do like the blue in, I think it's a bit too much, like if it's all done all over the whole model. So
right.
I thought black's a nice counterpoint to that, and it makes the blue pop a little bit more as well.
Yeah, I really like it. It looks cool. So let's get into that game, mate. So the cards are drawn. Dawn of War deployment. The Orcs are at this side. The Space Wolves are at that side. 5 objective markers, 1 in each deployment zone, 3 in no man's land. Take and hold, 5 points for each objective marker you hold in your command phase from the second battle round onwards. Nice and easy, to a maximum of 15. Hidden supplies. Basically, you put an extra objective marker in no man's land, and then you're moving towards the corners. So basically, there's 1 here, and there's 1 here, and then obviously there's not that one in the centre. So the battlefield is set on this desert world. The Orcs have been ambushed basically by the wolves. It was a prophecy told by Gobbledygook, but Odin wasn't listening. And now look where we are. Battle map from Gamemat.eu, and so them rocks as well, pre-painted terrain, so go and check them out. And there's also a 10% discount. Check in the description, I'll put that in there. Also, these bones, basically what the Orcs have been hunting, the beasts. Skull over there. And this like rib cage here. They're from Hectic Gaming on eBay. Go and check them out as well, because he's got some really nice 3D printed terrain. But yeah, so both armies deployed. The objective markers are here, my deployment. Here in Carl's deployment. There it is under there. There's 1 sort of in no man's land at each side there, and then there's 2 in no man's land on this building, this Orc building here. So terrain-wise, everything is line of sight blockage. So you've got this rock here, you've got this here where I've sort of put rocks around it. Rock there, obviously the skull, the rib cage, I've put the rocks around that. Rocks there, and then obviously the big building in the middle. So deployment, I've just put, nothing's in reserves, nothing's scouted, anything like that. We've got a killer rig there with 10 boys in. We've got Skullcrackers unit with Squigogs. Odin's unit at the back, he's got sticky objectives, so he's going to stick to that. He's going to run off to try and stick to other stuff. Mozrog sort of front line in it, he's probably going to try and fight someone. And I've got 2 kill rigs here. That one with a 20 in and the beast boss. And then the kill rig with the 10 boys in. Carl, what have you done, mate?
So I've basically set up, and I've got some snipers on top of the rock formation over here with the ballistas just behind them. You've got the impulsor with the blade guard and the judicia ready to just go up and start fighting over the midfield. Tech Marine hanging out with his biggest toy, the repulsor at the back. Got some intercessors on the back objective to sticky that and then get up the board. Then I've got Ragnar and his boys ready to go and have a rumble. Thunderwolves to push up and do the same thing. Murderfang here to get shot in the face, come on and die, which is what he does.
Yep.
And then Bjorn just stood behind him, just ready to move up the flank. And I've got my Lancer just to anchor this corner here. Just last thing, little drop of scouts down behind the big pumping station in the middle.
Yeah, nice, I like it. Big question is, do you want to go first or second?
I don't mind, mate, to be fair. Yeah, on this one I don't think, because if I go first I can maybe get some firing lines, but not too many. I'd quite like to go second, I think, to get you coming out towards me.
Yeah, I think I'd probably like to go second as well. But yeah, let's see then.
Let's see.
So I was going to use my white dice used on Winter's channel, but you just can't see them great on camera. So I'm going to go for these green ones, look pretty orky. So get to 2.
It's one.
Like the opposite to weighted dice. They're weighted the opposite side, aren't they?
It's the only time you're happy to see one of them.
Yeah. So yeah, Orcs turn 1. So the orders have been received. Odin is screaming them out. Extend battle lines and recover assets. Extend battle lines, objective in mad deployment zone and 1 in no man's land. You get 5 points for it. Recover assets, do actions in mad deployment zone, no man's land, and in Carl deployment zone. If I can only do 2 of them, I get 3 points. If I can do all 3, you get 6 points. So potentially, I've got 3 points there and 5 points here, which would be a nice little start for the Orcs. So movement, this kill rig's just shuffled up there a little bit, but still staying pretty hidden from the big guns. He's going to probably be targeting some snipers up there. Then we have this kill rig came around here. Again, potentially some snipers and some other bits and bobs. Then we have this big unit with Odin. They've just moved into these bones just to get a bit of cover. And they're sticky this objective, but they're just staying put for now pretty much. Mozrog's unit, they're doing the recover assets and they've grabbed an objective in no man's land for extend battle lines. Then we have Skullcracker's unit. They're just staying put. They've just spread out a little bit. And we have this kill rig here. This just came forward. He's got potentially a target on the, what's that called again? The Lancer. And also some scouts over there if he wants. But yeah, we'll see. So everything's pushed forward a little bit. Some little shuffles at the back. And we've got some points. So good turn 1. Let's do a bit of shooting. So first bit of shooting, we have a lobber from the Hunter rig. It's going into these snipers up here. So I know it's going to be hitting on 6s because they're stealth, but if I can kill 1, that'd just be a bonus. D6 shots. 2. So I need a 6 here to hit. I got a hit. 3 to wound. Oh.
Hey.
So first bit of shooting, a lobber just goes flying over their heads. Let's have a little think and get back to you. So after a lot of thinking, all the Orcs' heads are hurting now.
You're thinking?
Yeah. We're going to put everything into the eliminators. I was going to shoot the big War Tower into the impulsor, but it just has. I'd need to roll D3 shots. I'd need to get 3 ideally. I'd need to wound then Carl needs to fail his 5 invuln. Then I need to roll a decent with a D6 damage. Just too many stars to align. So if I shoot the impulse at the eliminators, I could potentially kill the 3 of them. But let's see. So we'll do the big gun first. D3 shots. So there you go. So 1 shot. Wound on 2s. So it does wound. -3. You're in cover.
In cover. Yep. So that goes through.
So D6. So it does kill 1.
Yeah.
And then I've got the lobber. So boom, 6. That's not bad, but then I need to hit on 6s. That's the problem here. 1, and then wounding on 3s. Wounds. Just your 3 up saves.
Okay.
Kills another.
What's it wound? Is it
2 damage to heavy lobber? Yeah. So that's 2 eliminators gone. That's ideal. I'll have a little think. I'll get back to you. Well, the next kill rig. I'm going to put everything into the scouts. Again, I'm having the same problem as I did over there. I'd have to get through. I'd have to get a lot through to potentially kill that. I could really hurt it, but I think if I can kill the scouts, it'll deny Carl a lot of points in the future game with him just whipping up with them and zipping down. So let's do that. So I've got the. We'll do the. I don't think the War Tower's blast. So we'll do the.
Yeah. So D3 shots. Yeah. I'll double check.
Do the other one first. What is blast? So it'll be D6 plus 1. So that's 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're hitting on 5 and 6s. That's not bad for Orcs. That's not bad for Orcs. And then my wounds on, what's their toughness 4, yeah?
4, yeah.
So it'll be 3s. So 3 saves, no minus.
Okay. So 1 takes, no minus. So
what's that save?
Scouts, yeah.
Yeah.
4 upstairs, so I'm not using the 4.
Yeah. And then we've got the word tower, just 1 shot. It does wounds, -3, so you don't have an inv, do you?
I don't know, so if I'm taking cover...
yeah, so sorry, potentially you have cover there.
No.
So it just kill another one. Cool. So 3 scouts dead, and that is that shot. Of course, I roll for the hazardous, and everything is okay there. So that is turn. I'm just going to do a quick roundup. So end of my turn, I get 5 points for extend battle lines, and then if Mozrog's unit's still alive by the end of Carl's turn, I get 3 points for recover assets. Going into Space Wolves, turn 1. So the orders are being received for the Space Wolves. Assassination, sabotage. So kill a character, you get 5 points for it. Sabotage is do an action on the piece of terrain that's not within your deployment. You get 3 points for it. If you do it within the enemy's deployment, 6 points. You're not going to do any of these, no?
No, I don't think so, mate. I did draw 1 extra. I had Cull the Cord, put that in for a CP and redrew. Sabotage, the only thing I can do that with potentially with that building, that pumping station in the middle. So I don't want to get into that because I'll just get blown away.
Right.
So I'm going to basically just bin those off, get the CP, and just move up the table and see who blinks first.
Yeah, I like it. And basically you've this guy failed Battle Shock, doesn't really matter because it makes no difference. The 2 what they call scouts, they're passed, so they could potentially do sabotage, but like you said, they could just get killed in my turn because that completes at the end of my turn. This move forward, block this lane a little bit. These have all jumped out behind here. You've put the extra ballistic skill on the +1 to hit on the executioner. This is stayed put. I forget all the names. The Lancer is just shuffled forward because basically you want to get line of sight on this. This is your for moment target.
That's it. Yeah.
And you want to get line of sight on Odin's unit with the Bjorn and the Lancer over there. So lots of shooting coming my way. This is going to be pretty horrific, but bring it on. Orcs love it. So first bit of shooting, that ballistus levels its las cannon and its missiles into the for moment target. So let's do it. What do you want to shoot first?
Okay, so I'll go the last cannons first. So 2 shots hitting on 2s and both hit. This is strength 12. So
on 3s.
So that leaves 1 wound and that is at -3.
So behind the cover makes it -2. So that'll be a 5 up. 4. So D6 plus 1.
1, 2. I'm not going to CP that. Yes, I am. I'm going to
CP it, yeah.
Why not?
Go for it. 2.
Fantastic.
So 6 up, feel no pains. He passes 1, so 2 damage goes through, putting it down to 14 wounds. You want to go straight to the missile?
Yeah, I'm going to do missiles, mate. Yeah, so 2 shots. And
roll
that one. Cool. And then this is strength 10. So
4s.
4s. Okay.
Nice. -2.
That's
right?
-2, yeah.
So -1, so 4 up. He's alright.
Cool.
So next up we have the Repulsor Executioner trying to execute this poor little kill rig. What's it ever done to you, Carl?
I mean, nothing yet, but that's I want to keep it that way, you know.
But the only thing in range is the laser destroyer, so you're shooting that into the rig.
It. Yeah.
Let's do it.
2 shots. And reroll that one.
This is hitting on 2s now because you've... Oh, Carl.
And then strength 16, so 3s. Okay. There's a wound at -4.
That's 4, so it'll be a 6 up. It goes through.
Okay, D6 plus 4. For 9 damage. That's a bit more like it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 6 up, feel no pains. I don't make any, so that is 9 damage straight through. Okay. Very nice. So we've got a sniper trying to shoot the driver of the kill rig. Let's do it.
So he's hitting on 2s because he stayed still. That is a hit. And wounding strength 5, so wounding on a 6. No.
We'll have a little think and get back to you. So the Impulsor shot all his piddly guns into to the kill rig and nothing happens. So he's still on 5 wounds and hanging in there. And I believe you've not got anything else to shoot with him.
I haven't not at him, no. So just
but you've still got other stuff to shoot. So we'll get back to you in the next thing to shoot. So the guns have fell silent on that right flank. So onto this left flank, we've got Bjorn, the fell-handed, shooting his last cannon into Odin's unit. Warlord on Warlord action. Okay. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. That is a hit. And it's strength 12, so...
Top of 7 freeze.
And that's twin link, luckily. Yeah. So that is a wound, -3, so -2 because of cover.
-2 because of cover, so 6 up. Nope.
And that's d6 plus 1 for 3.
3, and then the field no pins. You kill one.
3.
I like it. The last bit of shooting, we've got a Lancer shooting through into Odin's unit as well. So it's just the gun on top will be shooting, I'm guessing?
I think so, mate, yeah. So it's the Lancer Laser Destroyer. So 2 shots, hitting on 2s. And this is strength 14, so 2's
on...
wound. T7, aren't they, I think?
Yes.
So that is 2 wounds at -4, so it becomes -3.
So, yeah, so they go straight through. So
okay.
First damage
is 7.
Oh, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. This flank's doing better than the other one. I'll give you that. So that's 1 deads. And then the next one?
And the next one is 6 damage.
6. So I'll kind of make all these feel no pains. Very unlikely, but yeah. Oh, close.
That's good effort, mate.
So you killed 3 boys altogether out with that unit. Nice. So end of Space Wolves, turn 1. Sabotage, assassination. You're getting rid of both of these, right?
Yes, mate. Yeah, I don't want them to clog my hand up. So
yeah.
A new draw.
And then obviously that puts them on 2 CP for my turn 2. So yeah, that gives me my 3 points for recover assets going into Orcs turn 2. Orcs turn 2. And again, another 2 really good secondaries. This army isn't really built around secondaries. I have nothing in reserves. I have nothing to stay at the back. It's kind of, but it's just worked out so far. Secure no man's land. So be in the middle of the battlefield, which is exactly what I want. Overwhelming force, kill units, which I guess is exactly what I want. So I've called the war, and we've gone very, very aggressive. So this has moved forward. Hasn't advanced or anything. It's just moved on this objective. This unit jumped out and got a 6.
6, yeah.
So these have went really fast flying forward. Because the longer I keep them in there, there's more chance that gets killed. Any ones that die, and also if you Carl wrapped it as well in combat, they'd be really screwed then. So they've all jumped out. I just want to be out of there. They're itching to get out. Around here, the kill rigs just move forward, just so it's got potential shots off and stuff. Also, my prey unit is this unit here. Mozrog's unit got a 5 on their advance, so these move around because they want to fight Carl's prey unit. This move forward, I can get some shots off on something it didn't advance. That unit jumped out of it because they're going to go for Murder Fang.
That's it, yeah, you got it.
The issue I'm having here is obviously Carl has 2 CP to interrupt at the minute, unless I force out something else, but probably not because it's a combat army. So you can potentially interrupt with Murder Fang or the not the Wolfen, the Thunderwolf Cavalry. So it's which one to fight first with. This unit advanced, moved forward, basically just jumped on that objective and just doing a bit of potential blocking for, because Carl has some units in reserves. And this unit haven't really done out. They've just got in line of sight to do the bomb squigs into the impulsor. And that's everything. So very aggressive turn. Everything's flew forward. Let's just hope we do some ripping and tearing and hope I don't bounce. So the bomb squigs we'll start off with. We're going to go running into that impulsor. So as long as I don't roll a 1. So they've both gone in. I'd like that to be the damage. But that's 3 mortal wounds, sir. Okay. Got the Hunter rig leveling its lobber up there and try to take out the last eliminator. And it's sticker cannon into that impulsor. So I'll start off with this sticker cannon, hitting on 5s. It hits. Wounds on 2s. Do you know, I'm very surprised. It wounds -2, so it's a 5 up.
No.
That's 3 damage.
Okay.
I didn't really want to kill this for shooting. I wanted the big blob to go in, but it's going well so far. Lobber into the eliminator. D6 shots. 2. I need a 6 here. Nope. So that misses, just goes flying over his head. The amount of lobbers that just went whizzing past him. Onto this kill rig. Everything's going into the blade guard, and the lobber is going into the eliminator up there. So, lobber, 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking for 6s. So we'll get 2. Then we're looking for 3s. Get 1. 3 up save, live or die, sir. You live. Well done, congratulations.
Cheers, man.
Then we have a sticker cannon into the blade guard. Hit on 5s, misses. Then we have the D3 shots from the word tower. That's 3. Wounding on 2s. 3 at -3, but you're in cover, so
we've got storm shields.
I'll just be on the 4 in front of you.
So 2 die.
2 die. 2 die, nasty.
It's D6 damage, right?
Sorry, D6 damage,
Yeah,
so they might not die, yeah?
So, yeah,
3 wounds
one.
each, yeah?
Yeah.
So first one. Oh!
Just kills him.
2 CP. How much wounds do you have each? 3?
3, yeah.
Oh, that's a hard one.
That's not a good time to roll a 2, is it, mate?
Nah, it's not a good time to roll a 2. I kind of want to keep my CP for other stuff. So yeah, we're just going to have to kill one, I think.
Cool.
Let's see what I would have got if I re-rolled it. Yeah.
Oh,
So it was a good choice. It's a good choice. So Mozrog and his unit, 3 stickers going into this unit of scouts there. Two of them there. So hitting on 6s because they advanced. Nothing hits. Good talk. Yeah, this is a great shame, but I need the points and I need them scouts dead for points. So the kill rig is putting its sticker into Murderfang, and the flamer, like the word tower, and the lobber into the scouts. So let's do the sticker first into Murderfang. Nothing, just goes flying past him. And then the lobber, D6 shots, 6, 3.
they've loaded their lobbers up.
Oh, they've loaded the lobbers up, all right. But it's the hitting that's the problem, so they all miss.
That's all for you.
So let's see if this Torrent can get rid of him. Oh, I can't. I'm not going to kill him. Oh, I could CP it, but what shall I do? Everyone, you tell me in the comments what you think I should do right now. I've got 2 CP, and I could get points for using one of the CP. I could get good points. I think I'm going to use it, you know, Carl.
All right, mate.
I think I'm going to use
I
it.
like it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. It's
Hey,
free.
there you go.
So, wounding on 2s. So that's 3 at -3, and obviously they won't have the cover now, so you can see them. That is the scouts. I think that was worth
That was
the
definitely
CP.
worth, yeah.
But tell me what you would have done. Yeah, cool. At the charge phase. So we've got 3 charges, a 5-inch charge into Murderfang, a 5-inch charge into the Thunderwolf Cavalry, and then 2 3-inch charges here and here. So let's start off with the 5-inch into Murderfang over there. So a 5. A 3.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not ideal, but gonna have to use the last one, I think.
That's what it's there for, mate.
Yeah. A 6. So they're in. Next 5-inch charge with the Mozrog and his lads. They're in. The 3-inch charge with the kill rig. He's in. And the 3-inch charge with the big blob of Beastnagger boys. They're in. So out of CP, just not great, but lots of charges going off across the line. So first combat is all these Beastnagger boys into Murderfang. So it's just a unit of 10, and then obviously the power snapper that the knob has. So right over there, let me zoom in. Murderfang is fighting his way out of that combat against all the Beastnagger boys. You've used armor contempt, so it ignores a pip of AP basically.
Yeah.
So you're saving on 2 still, which is good. So we've got a power snapper. This is hitting on 3s. Oh no, that one missed. Re-rolling because he's a vehicle. And then we're wounded. If I had CP here, I'd be thinking about using these sustained hits and things like that.
Yeah.
What I have, but I had to use that last one on the re-roll. Wounding on 5 and 6s. Just 2. No minus technically.
He's alright.
Lovely jubbly. And then I'll have to pick up all these dice and I'll get back to you. 36 attacks with the choppers. Let's do it. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Let's do some re-rolling and get back. So with all the re-rolls, 34 hit. But now we're wounds on 5 and 6s. It'd be nice to have anti-vehicle with these lads, but... and let's see how many hit. 9 went through. He's got 8 wounds, so can you roll 8 ones for me, please?
Mate, I've done it before.
Oh, take 1 wound off and you got 6 of filled up here?
I've got 6 of feel no pain.
Oh.
Hey!
So after all that, I don't take 1 wound off him. What a legend. So next combat over here, Looking at it, actually, I probably shouldn't have made these the prey because I was going for the extra AP, but I forgot they had their Storm Shield, so it'll be a 4 save either way. I probably should have done it on Murderfang. But mistakes were made, and to be honest, then you could have used Armor Contempt over here, and there'd have been better saving there. Yeah. But let's do some fighting. So we've got a big chopper on the squig, on the Smasher squig. So hitting on 3s, only 2 hits there. And then we're wounding on 3s. So you've got 2 saves at -2 potentially for 4s, yeah.
So 1 goes through.
2 damage.
Okay.
Then we have a load of stickers. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 stickers. These hitting on 3s as well. And then we're wounding on 3s. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saves. 4 there.
Okay. That's not great. So
4
that
go through,
the guy's wounded, and another guy that's gone 2 wounds, so 2 dead.
Sweet. So we've got a load of jaws from the squigogs hitting on 4s. These. Not bad. About half. And then we're wounding on 3s. So we've got 3 more. 4s. Oh,
Okay.
Nice. We have Mozrog himself with Gut Ripper. So 7 attacks because we're in the war. Hitting on 2s. Of course I get 4 1s there. Yeah. 3s. So we've got 2 saves on your 4s there.
Okay, so that
Kills that one.
guy, yeah.
Then we've got this big
Chomper
to try and chomp your Thunderwolf Lord guy. So the all hits, and then we're wounding on. I should probably check what the strength. So wounded on 3s. Any 6s are dev wounds. So they all wound, but no dev wounds. So just your 4 pin one. That is 8.
I will CP one of those for 3
Yep,
with him.
you might as well.
Roll it.
Nice.
Okay.
So 4 goes onto him.
2 left.
2 left. We've left him with 2 wounds left. I'm doing some. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. So your attack's back. And of course, I can't forget about this combat as well. So all these attacks going into the impulsor. And we did that off camera because there's a lot of attacks going into it. And there's just a big impulsor hole in the ground there. Good night. So Murderfang is about to do some ripping and tearing back to that unit who had the cheek to charge him. So 8 attacks here.
Attacks yet, so hitting on 3s. And it is lethals and twin linked. So this will be wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
So that's.
What's the damage on this?
It is -2 damage through.
So 4 went through there. Did you say devastating?
5 went through.
Oh, lethals it was, sorry.
Yeah.
So 5 went through, 5 up, invulnerable saves. So 1 save. It's damage 3, yeah?
Damage 3, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, they're dead. So 3 dead there. Nice. So I meant 4 there, 4 dead. So the Wolf Lord's attacking now. Let's do it.
Okay, so he's got a Thunderhammer. He's hitting on 3s. So that is 3 hits. And this is strength 8.
Wounded on 3s.
3s, yeah. So that is just
Devastating?
1 devastating for 2.
2 damage, so 2, 5 with full pins. Yep, 1 takes 2 wounds. So I'll have a wolf trying to finish off that squig that's limping.
So hitting on 4s and going to be wounding strength 5 wounded on 5. That's
Nice.
a devastating wound.
Nice, what's this damage?
It's not devastating, sorry, mate. Normal wound, just damage 1.
Right,
So just a shrug.
so just a 4. He's alright.
Cool.
Nice, and that's all the combats, I believe. So, end of Orcs turn 2. I think it was a mixed bag, but I think I'm happy point-wise in where I've moved into the battlefield. Secondary is No Man's Land, I got 5 points for that. In Overwhelming Force, I get 5 points for that. So, big 10 points. I pushed Carl off a lot of the objectives besides from his home one, because that if I'd have killed that last wolf, I could have consolidated that whole unit onto that objective and stopped him getting any objectives, but sadly it has 2 wounds left, clinging on for dear life. But yeah, rest of the unit, all the other units are just in that midfield, so it's just that punch back from Carl. Let's see how it goes in Space Wolves turn 2. Space Wolves turn 2. Recover assets, so that's 2 actions in no man's land in the 2 deployment zones, or just 2 of them for 3 points. Bring it down, kill vehicles, so or monsters. So you've got 2 kill rigs, 1 hunter rig. You get 4 points for each one of them you kill. So you've put Awe for moment on this hunter rig.
That's it, yeah.
And obviously you've got a chance of killing that because it's only on 5 wounds. Also, your Saga of the Beast is kicked in because the Wolf Lord is
half wounds but didn't die.
Exactly. So realistically, not killing him has give Cal 5 points, so I couldn't pile onto that. It's made his whole army get a 6 up, feel no pain. Yeah, it's just a sad day, really. But so the Blade Guard moved in here. I mean, how badass does that look? Look at that. So they've moved in here at Overwatch with a kill rig and killed one of them. So that's why there's less now. Ragnar and Axe came to reinforce this flank over here. Same with all these as well. Especially, I'm guessing, Carl, you want all them dead and you're trying to kill 2 kill rigs.
That would be a good turn, buddy.
Clear this flank out.
Yeah.
Over here, the Lord filled Battle Shock because he just saw his wolves getting mowed down by some squigs. But he's still in the fight, and you've still got Bjorn there and this gladiator as well. So, yeah, this could be a massive hit back. Let's go into the shooting phase. Start off the shooting with Murderfang. Shooting is Flamer and did you say Heavy Bolter or Storm Bolter?
Storm Bolter.
There's Storm Bolter into these Orcs in combat with him.
Okay, so we'll start with the Storm Bolter, so it's -1, so you shoot into combat. So
Yep.
4s. And this is going to be 5 wounds, strength 4. Nothing. And then the Heavy Flamer is 6.
This could be nasty.
4, 6. So this is strength 5. So
4s, yep.
So 3 at -1.
3 at -1, so 5 up wind runs. 2 save and a 6 up. Feel no pain. So 1 gets burnt to a crisp. Now we have the Ballistus Dread leveling his guns into the same killer rig he shot last time, hoping to do a little bit better. So hit on 2's re-rolling, is it?
This is not re-rolling because that's at the moment it's over here.
But did you say he re-rolled anyway for vehicle?
He does if you're above half strength.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. So
cool. He doesn't need it anyway.
And then this will be 3s. So that's
Nice.
2 saves at -3.
So it'll just be 5 up wind runs. Ooh. So 1 goes through. D6 plus 1, sir. So that's 4 6s. It's down to 1 wound remaining.
Okay.
1 wound remaining. The missile, see if that can finish him off.
Yep. So both miss.
Both miss. Not hitting on 2s, no?
They're not hitting on 2s, no.
Cool. And then the bolt is shot and actually killed 3 of these Beast Snagger boys. The next shooting is the Tech Marine shooting into the kill rig. So everything into the kill rig, let's do it.
Okay, so the anti-grav pistol doesn't hit.
And then the heavy bolter?
Heavy bolter hits 3 times.
There, sustained?
Yeah, it has got sustained. Yep. No, it hasn't. So it's like a heavy bolter, but it hasn't got sustained. But, and then 2 wounds at -1.
-1, so these will be 4s. This could kill him.
No,
2 6s. It's executioner time, baby. He's putting his laser destroyer into this kill rig, into the hunter rig, putting his Gatling cannon with the dev wounds into the kill rig, and then all its rest of its firepower into this unit of boys. So what do you want to start with? You want to start with laser destroyer?
Start with the big gun, mate. Yeah. So
exciting one, isn't it?
Hitting on 2s.
Yep. And that's because obviously the Tech Marine.
Jib,
yep.
Strength 16. So
3s.
That is
minus.
It's -4. I'm just thinking if I ping that with a.
Do you want me to get back to you?
Yes, mate. Is that right?
So Carl, you've decided to go for a reroll.
I have, which never works, does it?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. No. So just 1 save, mate, on your invuln.
5 up. He doesn't save.
Okay. That is 8 damage.
Ooh, that gun is nasty. I need to get myself one of them for my Templars. 6s. Doesn't shrug any of them. So 8 damage. Nice. Okay. We've got the Gatling going into the kill rig. See if you can finish off that last wound.
No, Richard would be proud of that one, wouldn't he?
Oh, he'd be loving that. He'd be loving that.
So this is hitting on 2s.
Yep.
And it is going to be wounding on strength 6 and wounding on 5s and 6s. And
there's 2 misses there as well.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
Sorry.
And then.
So you just need a couple of 6s here.
6s, yeah. How about 1-6?
1-6. So if I get a 6, you're telling me I'm still alive.
I am telling you, you're still alive. Yeah.
Seen it. It winked. It winked.
Well.
See if it blows up. It
does. Oh dear.
Let's see what type of damage this does. This is D6 damage. I don't think I'm in range with Ragnar's unit. Do you want to measure that for us?
6 inches.
It'll be 6 inches, yeah.
No, you're out of them. Luckily, but it'll be Blade Guard and these guys.
And this unit back here. So I'll roll for yours, you roll for mine.
Sounds good, mate.
So some Blade Guard, D6 damage. 1.
Thanks, buddy.
6 up shrug.
Oh, I did get a 6 up shrug. You're right.
So I'll take a wound off one. Do you want to roll? Which one do you want to do first? Ordin's unit or the Beast Snagger Boys?
Let's do the Beast Snagger Boys, shall we?
Yeah.
So 4.
I saw the 6 again there.
So,
6s. So 3 die. Ordin's unit.
Odin's unit.
5. 5s. A Squigog dies and 1 loses a wound. That was pretty bad. So onto the Lancer, putting everything into this kill rig right here.
Okay, so if we do the main gun first of all, so that is 2 shots. I can reroll 1 with its roll, so it's 2 hits. This is strength.
Maybe 3s, I'm guessing.
It's 14. So that's 1. Kill rig's on 4 wounds, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave that. Just 1
Does
second.
it not get to reroll your wound as well? Isn't it 1 hit and 1 wound?
I do get to reroll 1 wound. Thanks, mate. Oh, okay.
Okay. Minus. Well, it'll be a 5 up in what I'm guessing. Nope, goes through.
Okay, and damage is 7.
7. Oh god, these anti-tank weapons are really hurting the rigs. So it works 1, so 6 go through. All the piddly guns went in, and nothing happens. So that one's down to 10 wounds remaining. So the Blade Guard shot all the pistols into this unit of boys. Nothing happened. So all we've got left is Bjorn. He's going to thread the needle through with his las cannon into this hunter rig on 8 wounds remaining.
Okay, so here we go. So
Hits. Wound on 3s.
Yeah, wounds.
5 up invuln. He's alright.
Cool.
He's survived it. So this unit of intercessors putting 20 shots and a crack grenade into these boys here. Let's go.
Shooting.
If I had a CP, I could have made these stealth.
Oh, nice.
Which would have been great.
Yeah.
Just for people watching, if they've ever played the Big Hunt, it's a really good strat, especially for a big unit of 20 like that.
And then we need 5s. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and -1.
Nice. 3, 4, 6, 7. You're at -1. Got 5s for the invuln, and then we're looking for 6s for the thermal pain. So 4 more die. Do you want to shot a quick crack in there?
Yes, mate. So hits and so 9. That's a wound.
5 up.
Damage.
Damage.
Damage D3.
6. It's alright. So did I say 6 died there or 5?
5.
Cool.
Yeah.
5
So
dead.
I didn't do as well.
And of course, like Carl says, we haven't shot all the little guns off this. We forgot about it into these. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left in a war boss. So, I mean, you're tearing through them with the shooting.
Hopefully, buddy. That's what it's for.
Do you think you can handle them with your in combat? Start with some heavy bolters. Let's go.
Okay, so this is 3 shots. Hitting on 2s. And all hit and strength 5, so 4s. That is 1.
Not twin linked right now.
It is twin linked, yeah. Thank you, mate.
That's what you get for forgetting.
That's what I get.
5 up.
And then
2 6s. So another one dead.
Okay, and then I've got the Icarus Assault Heavy Stubber. So 3 rapid fire 3. So hitting on 2s. And this is going to be wounded on 4 5s, but it's twin linked. Good job. 1.
So 1, 5 up. 6 up. No. So another one dead.
And then the repulsive defensive row, which is 10 shots. Seems a little bit much, doesn't it?
It does seem a little bit much. I'm not going to lie.
8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 shots hitting on 2s.
Couple of ones
And this is going to be wounding on 5s. It's straight 4.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That is 5 at no AP.
3, 4, 5. 5 ups. It is a 5 up set. I'm sorry, it's not 4 up, is it?
No, it's 5 at
6s. So another 3 bite the dust. Nasty. So there's only 4 Beast Snagger boys left with that war boss. Also, of course, there was a unit in that rig that died, so I've moved it as far away as possible. from this unit. So they've got a 9-inch charge if they want to get them. Also, there's this here that you're thinking about charging as well. It's an 11-inch.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah, do you want to have a little think and we'll get back into the charge phase?
Mate. Yeah, sounds good.
Sweet. Bjorn is smashed into the Squigog Boys Mozrog's unit. He literally, even if he rolled a snake eyes, he'd have been in. So he's gone in. So where do you want to start? You've got a 9-inch charge here into them boys. You've got they're literally in, and you're thinking about the intercessors maybe?
Yeah, so I think I can roll for Ragnar and his unit, I guess, to go in there. So that's a 7.
7. And then do you want to just roll for the this
yeah,
unit here?
Do that one there.
So he's got a 9.
That's a 7. I'm thinking of re-rolling that, to be fair.
Right.
So I think if I can get in, then I can still be on the objective, and then it's holding you back a little bit, so I think I will. So
CP, yeah.
look at that. That's a 9.
9,
Nice.
I like it. And then we'll get back to you about the other charges. Now we'll just have the Tech Marine and the Intercessors going in. So the Tech Marine literally needs like a 3. He's in. The Intercessors probably need about a 5.
Okay.
They're in. Nice. So starting the combat with Bjorn. I don't have any CP to interrupt. This is really going to hurt the Orcs. So let's do it, Carl.
Okay. So he's got True Claw, so he's hitting on 2s. Okay. And he's got lethals, not that that's kicked in, but this will be strength 12.
So 3s?
3s.
Oh.
That is 4 at -2.
4 -2, so it'll be the 5 up in runs. 2 save.
Decent roll, mate.
So
3 damage.
3 damage. So the first one, he's dead. Can he fight back on a 4? That's very cocked. Can he fight back on a 4? No. And then the second one, dead. Can he fight back on a 4? No. Lovely. Cheers, Mozrog, for doing nothing. Next combat is Ragnar and the Assault Marines into these Orc boys. So Ragnar gets 10 attacks on the charge. What a beast.
He's hitting on 2s and he's got lethal and sustained on the 6s. So, all hit.
All hit.
2 lethal, so I'll leave those there. And then 2 more back in. And then this was on the charge, he gets the +2 strength.
Well, yeah.
It'll be strength
2.
8. So 2 lethals, 2 explodes. Because the 6s give both.
Well, 2 would go out for your lethals. So technically the 2
Oh,
6s
sorry,
were
back
back
in.
in.
Sorry,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
sorry.
Sorry, I'll keep you right. Not like he has enough attacks anyway.
That's it. Cool, and then he's going to be hitting the strength 8, so 3s.
Yep.
So all in all, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10, so that'd be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 4 boys left, so 5s. Make all 4.
Make all of them. Nice.
5s. They fail all of them, so
That's 2 damage each.
2 damage. So first one, it's dead. Second one, dead. Third one, dead. Fourth one, dead. So you killed the 4. Oh, and then I've got 2 more saves on the war boss.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 save, 5 up in run, I think.
So yeah.
So it'll just be 2 on his invul, yeah. Which he saves both.
Cool.
So he's got a lot more attacks coming into him. So a load of chain swords going into the Orc war boss. Let's go hit on 3s.
6s are lethal, so.
Wounds on 5s and 6s.
Okay, here we go. So that is 4 saves at -1.
So 4, 5 ups. It makes 3. 6 up shrug. No, so he takes a wound. He's down to, it's either 4 or 5 wounds. I'll double check. It's coming in hot.
Coming in cold.
Yeah, coming in pretty cold actually, yeah. So the intercessors pile in. There's 4 close combat weapons and then the power weapon on the sergeant. He's on 5 wounds remaining. Can you cut through these 5 wounds?
So hitting on 3s and 6s are lethal. So take those out.
So the lethal
One
there.
lethal there. And then these strength 4, so they'll be wounding on 5s.
Yep.
So that's just 2.
2 4 saves, you say?
Yep.
6 up. So another wound off him, down to 4 wounds remaining. Got a power weapon.
Power weapon, yep. So it's a lethal and 2 hits, strength 5, so still winning on
4s, yep.
5s. Is he T6, I think, the beast boss?
Let me double check that. Toughness 5, so 4s.
Nope, so that's just 1 save at -1.
That's 1, so 5 up. He's alright.
Alright.
So it's all down to the
Tech Marine.
all down to the Tech Marine, see if he can finish him. So he piles in, he goes running in. You're hitting him in the back here. What a coward this guy is. Absolute coward. Got an axe and the arm as well.
So answer your question.
Yep.
All right. That's all of them missed.
Right.
Right, and the servo arm misses as well.
What just happened there, Carl? Now onto the blade guard. They're going to show Ragnar and his boys how it's done. So let's do it. You went for the reroll ones to hit.
I did, mate. Yeah. So hitting on 3s and rerolling 1s. Okay.
5 toughness 5, wounding on 4s. Oh, looking good.
Okay.
Looking really good. You removed a 4 there.
Thank you, mate.
So that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 saves. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 5 ups. Oh, that wasn't great. And then these damage 2, right?
Yeah, buddy, yeah.
So I'll see if we get any 6s. And then see if we get another 6 with these 2. No, so that is 7 dead.
Yeah.
Nasty. Judas here, going to finish off 2 boys.
Okay, so he's hitting on 2s. So they all hit, that's lethal. And these are going to be wounding on 3s because they're strength 7. So that is 3 saves at -2.
So this be the 5 upwind ones, live or die. 1, this damage 2, right?
Yeah.
So it just leaves the knob alive.
Okay.
So it's my turn to fight back finally. So Mozrog's piled in a bit there. We're going to do some ripping and tearing. So start off with a big chopper, hitting on 3s. All hits. No, sorry, that's a 2. These dice are a bit. Wounding on 3s. All wound. Nice. So that is 4 saves at -2 because you're still up for it.
So it fails 2.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage, so 6s. No.
And the big chopper slays the Lord. And then your fight back with Murderfang. And I think that's every. Yeah. Oh, and I've still got a little attack there and an attack there actually. But yeah, let's go on Murderfang. So Murderfang, he only has 5 to cut through. And obviously if I survive, I can attack back. But then Murderfang gets to attack me again. So I think this might be some dead boys, but...
Let's see, buddy. So it's going to be hitting on 3s.
This has just literally been a target practice for Marines this turn, killing boys left, right and centre.
So that's lethal. And then you got these 4 are winning on 2s. And twin if I need it. No, so you've got 5 on your invul.
5 ups. So save 2, 3 go through. Damage
is about 3.
So I'll just roll them. If I get any 6s, I need a 6 again. No. So 2 survive there, you're telling me?
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Sweet. So we've got 1 knob with his power snapper, and we've got the boy with the chopper. So I'll start off with the knob. I'm sure it's 4 attacks. So yep, it is. So hitting on 3s.
It's an extra one for the wire as well.
Oh, is it hitting on 4? Is it 4 usually? Is it?
Usually, yeah.
Oh, nice. So they all hit, and then we're wounding on. What's your toughness? 9. 5 and 6s. Strength 7, 8 plus 1. So just 1 at -1. Saves it. And then we've got a chopper. Trying to chop him, then re-rolling because he's a vehicle. And then wounding on. These will be 5 and 6s. Yep. So 2 saves at -1. We finally took a wound off him.
Yep, you have.
Nice. Murderfang has lost his first wound, but then you get to attack me back again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. You can see the boys are no more. I nearly saved the knob, but yeah, I didn't get them 6 up, feel no pain. So that's them gone. It's a few attacks back. So I've just got that war boss over there to do, and this knob here, and then that'll be turn. So the war boss is going to attempt to cut his way out of this combat. He's going to hit the assault intercessors. So 6 attacks with his chopper. Hitting on 2s. They all hit. And then wounding on 3s. Not as good. So we've got 3 saves at -1. So 3 faults. Anyone's dead. So we killed 1 in return. War boss kills 1 assault intercessor. So if this knob can kill that 1 and 2 wounds, I'll be more than happy. 5 attacks with a power snapper. So hitting on 3s. 2 miss, and then we're wounding on strength 8, toughness 4.
Yes.
So 2s. And we do get a 1 there, but that's 2 at -1. Oh, I didn't get the 1. I didn't get the 1. So there are all the attacks back. That's all the combat's done. That was a good turn. Let's do the end of the turn roundup. So end of Space Wolves, turn 2. Recover assets, you're just going to get rid of. So you've got be on 2 CP for Orcs turn 3. Bring it down, you got for 4 points. So it's behind on points, but if see how my turn goes, Carl needs to just catch up on points. You absolutely smashed my units into an oblivion that turn. So and with that 9-inch charge over there, I think you got that was really a good use of command point reroll.
That was jammy, mate, is what it was, let's be honest.
To be honest, that is exactly what it was, Carl. It was very jammy. So let's see what the Orcs can do in their turn 3. Orcs turn 3. So I'm running away with the points. I need to stay in the lead. So I'm throwing everything back into the grinder. Gauge on all fronts. 3 quarters you get for 2 points. 4 quarters you get for 4. I should be able to get the 2 here. Assassination, kill a character, you get 5 points. So basically I've made the prey. I was really tempted to make it this one, but I'm going to have to make it Murderfang, just because if I need to reroll a charge or anything like that, it costs more with him being there, and I don't have the CP. So I'm making Murderfang, and all these have ran forward over that little barrier thing there. Killrig has came back to get me engaged on all fronts, and he's got a line of sight of these Blade Guard. These have all moved forward, got line of sight with the Blade Guard, and then this as well, line of sight with the Blade Guard, and potentially tying these up. I want to charge the Assault Intercessors and the Intercessors. And then them over there, Mozrog's unit. I don't think I'll kill Bjorn, but potentially I could kill that executioner. It's a Lancer. Potentially kill a Lancer. Who knows? But yeah, they've just moved a little bit that way, just shuffle a tiny bit. So yeah, let's. And then Carl, you've rapid ingressed some Wolfen.
That's it, mate. Yeah.
And these have jumped in here. He fell out of combat, passes battle shock, and he screened a little bit of that area. So the Wolfen dropped in here, and they're going to cause some damage, I'd imagine, in Carl's turn. So let's do some shooting. So I'll start off the shooting with this unit, Squiggle Boys. I'm putting all their weapons into these Blade Guards. So I've got a thump gun, D6 plus 1 shot. D3 plus 1 shot. So it's 3. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. Wounds. So you've got your 3 up save. He's alright. Then we've got 2 stickers. 1 hit. Wounds. That's -1, I think. Or was it -2?
Well,
either way.
Minus enough, yeah.
Oh, you've got 2 6-up feeling pains, actually.
I have to.
You might be able to survive here.
No.
So that's 1 dead. Got 2 sluggers. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. That's that unit shot. A couple of bomb squigs. So one's going into Murderfang from them. These ones are putting one into the tank. So the one's into Murderfang. It does just 1 mortal wound. So 6 up. He's alright.
He's alright.
1 into the tank. Does just 1 mortal wound. 6 up.
Oh,
Take a wound off the tank. Okay. This unit, everything into Murderfang. It's not very long range stuff, so let's do it. So we've got 3 stickers. All miss, slugger, misses, thump gun, D3 shots, just 1, misses, good chat. And last unit, I've got the kill rigs, but they're going to shoot into that tank as well, Mozrog's unit. I shot all the saddle kits off camera, they didn't do anything. Thump gun off Mozrog, 3 shots, all miss. The sticker misses, the slugger misses, good chat. Well, that's what Orcs do best. So next bit of shooting is this hunter rig into these Blade Guards. Shooting them in the back. This is not cowardly. This is not cowardly. This is Tic Tacs. That's what it is. So we've got the whatever that's called, snagger gun, sticker rocket, hit on 5s. Misses. And we've got our D6 plus nothing shot thing from the heavy lobber. I'm playing Orcs for this game's been that long. I'm starting to talk Orc. 4 hitting on 5s, so 3 hits, and we're wounds on 3s. 2 wounds, so 2 3-ups. That's 4 damage. 4 6-ups.
4 6-ups.
So another 1 dead. So the kill rig doing the same, but the sticker thing is going into Murderfang. And then obviously the lobber and the flamer are going to this unit. So I'll start with the one into Murderfang, hitting on 5s, misses. And then the ones into the blade guard, so we've got the flamer, just 1 shot, 2s, wounds, -3, it'll be 4 bin one, nice. Then I've got my lobber, 6, 4, 5, 6. I could have got that with a flamer, but beggars can't be choosers. Hitting on 5s, 2 hits, 3s, 1 wound, 3 up. Fails, 2 damage or 2 6-ups. Yeah, so 1 down to 1 wound remaining. So most of the charges are basically just in. There's this kill rig here, it's in. These here that are in. Them over there that are in. And then these, we're going to roll for it. So it's literally a 4-inch charge, but it's re-rollable because he's the prey. That's a 4. Honestly, I'm tempted to re-roll that, but I think they should all get in anyway after piling, so should be fine. And then Carl heroically intervened with Bjorn, so he's now jumped on that objective. Have you got a big OC, Bjorn, has he?
He's got big OC. He has got, let me tell you, he should have, because he's a big old lad.
Oh, he's a big old lad.
3.
OC 3, so I think he might have that if Mosrog's won. But yeah, firstly, first bit of fighting is the Judas here, of course. So do you want to start there, Carl?
Yes, mate, we'll do.
So the Blade Guard doing a heroic stand here against Odin in his units.
Okay, so we picked reroll 1s to hit in the fight phase, so hit on 3s. And rerolling.
Couple of 1s, couple of 2s. Nice.
Okay. And
No lethals there.
No, so these are strength 5, so we're winning on 5s.
Oh!
So that is 2.
2. I thought I'd seen more 5s than there was there. It looked like... but
so
2.
-2.
-2, so these are 6-ups. Both go through. Damage 2.
Damage.
So it'd be his 1 on... No, there isn't. Oh yeah, there is. There's 1 and 2 wounds, so roll for him. So he's alright, and then if I fail any of these... No, he's still alright on 1 wound.
Okay.
Then you've got the Judas here.
Yeah. So let's pull him up. He has got, I think, 5 attacks.
Yep.
Yep, 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. So
Rerolling 1s?
that's a lethal. He is part of the Blade Guard.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Thank you, mate. Those hit. This is strength 7.
So 4s. Nice. That's a devastating, right?
That is a devastating. So you've got
2 saves.
1, 2 saves are -2.
So 2 saves are 6 up. Both go
So
through.
then you'll have 3 lots of 2 damage.
3 lots of 2 damage. So I'll do 2 on the first one, then 4 on the second one if he fails. First one, oh, nearly. And then 4 on the second one. Oh, you kill 2.
Okay.
That's nasty. So they might even survive this. So hit back, I might as well start over here. So we've got 2 big choppers hitting on 3s. Removing them. And then we're wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 saves, -1.
1 goes through.
2 damage, so do you want to do your shrubs? 1 on 1 wound, so
Oh, he's dead.
him dead. And we've got the squigs want to eat that last man. So these are 4s, only 1. Ugh, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Wounding on 3s as well. No. And then we've got Iron Boss Odin. Let's check his stats. Iron Boss Odin. So a big chopper. 6 stacks hitting on 2s. So they all hit. And then we're wounding on 3s. So you've got 5 saves at -1, sir.
So 4 ups.
Do you want to do these? Oh, well, it's all 4 ups anyway.
Yeah. Oh, it's not
Yeah.
a healthy roll.
So
So
2 go into your
so the
Blade Guard.
First into the Blade Guard, so he's on 1 wound. The next one goes into him as well. He's dead. And then 4 on the Judicia.
Yes.
And he takes 2 so far.
So just the squig left, see if you can eat the Judas here.
So hits on 4s.
Just 1.
On a 3.
Wounds on a 3. Wounds, are they devastating now?
They are, yeah.
So it'll just be 3 damage. So he's took 2. He took 4. How many wounds has he got? I have a feeling it might be. It's either 4 or
I've got a
5.
feeling it's 4, to be fair.
You can see live, people. See Carl's reaction.
Yeah, it's going to be... Are we ready for it?
We're ready for it. Oh.
They've gone just.
Just gets the unit to the last attack. But that was a hell of a combat. You did, you killed 2 squig boys there. On to the next combat. So on to this combat, I'm just going to put everything into Ragnar's unit, the Assault Intercessors. So with the hunter rig. So starting with the butcher boys, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 1 save at -1, sir.
Nope, takes it.
6 up, feeling no pains. It's just 1 damage.
Just 1 damage.
So yeah. So he takes a wound. Why didn't I start with the 2 damage stuff? So going on to the saw blades. So hitting on 3s. All hit. That was nice. That was nice. And these wounds on 2s. So 2 fail there, but 4 go through at -1. Okay. So just 1.
Just 1.
2 damage.
2 damage. So can that last guy survive? No.
So 1 dead so far. And then we've got 4 for the horns and hooves. So hitting on 4s. Just 2. And then we're wounding on 2s. 2 at -1. So another 1, 3 damage.
Okay, and he's dead as well.
So it kills 2. Meh. So next combat, we're just going to put everything into the tank, I think. Yeah, I think we are. So we've got the Squigog boys. Basically, there's 1 left, so he gets 3 attacks. I'll tell you what, I'll start with a big chopper because there's 2 left. There's 1 knob on Smash Squig and 1 normal. So a big chopper hitting on 3s into the tank. 1 hit. What is going on? What is going on? Night Vehicle 4. It does wound though at -1, sir. 2 damage.
And he's shrugging there.
He shrugs 1. Then we're going to go at the jaws from the Squigog. Hitting on 4s. Oh, there's 2 Squigogs here. So 5 hit. These are strength 6, so it's going to be 5 and 6s.
5 and 6s, yeah.
Just 1 at -1. He saves it. And then we've got the sticker. So 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. They all hit. Wounding on 4s. None. That is ridiculous. So Mozrog, see if he can do any better. So Gut Ripper, hitting on 2s. And then we have got anti-tank, so on 4s. So looking for them 4s. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at -1. So 2 go through, and that's 4 damage a pop. So that's 8 altogether, because it's a vehicle.
So, okay,
Takes 8 off it. That's pretty good. How many have you got left on your wounds?
3 left.
3 wounds left, yeah? So see if Big Chomper can chomp it up. Hitting on 3s. 3 ones.
Oh dear.
I mean,
That's,
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're praying and hoping here. I could use a CP for sustained hits on 5s for this unit, but surely they should kill Murderfang. Surely. Without anything. So I'm just going to hope, because I've only got 1 CP. I'll get 1 in Carl's turn, and I'll have 2, and I can interrupt in Carl's turn. So I'm just really hoping that they kill Murderfang. So we've got a big chopper hitting on 3s. So 3 hits. And then we're wounding on, what's your toughness? Oh, it's anti-vehicle 4. So just 1 at -2. So that's 2 damage.
Yep.
He's took 2. He's down to 6. So far, so good. Got some stickers hitting on 3s. I mean, I could do without all them 2s. Stickers anti-vehicle 4. So you've got 2 more saves at -2.
So it takes 1.
Another 2 damage. So he takes 1. What's it down to?
Down to 5.
I'm getting a little bit worried here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of jaws. That's right, isn't it?
Yes.
4 there. 4 sets of jaws hitting on 4s. A few misses there. And then these jaws are wounding on strength 6. These are on wounding on 5s and 6s. 2 more at -2. So 2 4-ups. So 2 more damage.
2 more damage.
What's he down to?
Down to 3.
3. So can Skullcracker finish him off? Skullcracker going in with a chopper. Hitting on 2s. They all hit. Good start. Anti-vehicle 4. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. That's 2 at -2. But then that's 2 fails. So you've got 4 feel no pains. And Skullcracker has destroyed Murder
Does it
fan.
explode? No.
He doesn't. So I'll tell you what, Carl. If anything, that's something.
You're not wrong, mate, yeah.
You get him off that battlefield. Well, Bjorn is going to attack this unit here. Obviously, if any die on a 4, I can actually attack that tank. So I'm kind of hoping the 2 squigogs die, or even 1. But I didn't get any 4s last time, so surely I'm due some.
Okay, here we go. Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
That's a miss, that's lethal. And then these will be winning on 3s.
Yep.
So that is 5 saves at -2.
5 saves at -2, so I need 6s. So I'll do 2, start off. They both go through. What's the damage of this?
Damage is flat 3.
Flat 3. So the first one, he's alive on 1 wound.
1 wound, yeah, sorry mate. Yeah.
So roll for him again. He's still alive. So I need to do another save of 6 up. Goes through. So 3 feel no pains. So he's dead. Can he attack back? This is just a normal squig. He can't. Great. So we've got 2 more saves left of 6 up. So first one, but he's got 4 wounds, so I can do both these together. So they both go through, and this is 6. Feel no pains. He is dead. Can he get 4 up? He can. So he gets to attack back, and the 2 squigogs are dead. So the squigog attacking back. So there's big chopper hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Anti-vehicle 4, I believe. So just 1 at -1. Oh no. So I need the jaws to really kick in here. And of course they all miss. Fight back over here. Ragnar into the war boss and the 2 assault intercessors into the hunter rig. So Ragnar first.
Ragnar first, hit on 2s.
So if you kill a character, you get
sustained
hits. Yeah.
So that 6 is lethal and sustained.
Yep.
So it goes in. And then this will be strength 6, so wounding on 3s.
We're not freeze, yep. Oof. That is nasty.
Yeah. He is T5, isn't he? You're gonna just
I am T5, definitely, yeah.
So that's 3, 6, 7 saves at -3.
7, 5 up in guns. Good effort, but these are damage too, right?
They are, yeah.
So, needing 6 up, feel no pains here. I need to make at least 5 6s here. No. And that is a dead war boss, and that gets you sustained hits.
It does.
Anyway. So, 2 assault intercessors going into the hunter rig. So, how many attacks is it, Carl?
And so I've got 4 attacks from the guy with the chainsaw. So
Yep.
hitting on 3s.
Re-rolling.
And yes, that's a lethal, and that's a hit. And then these will
Wounding
need
on
6
6s.
Okay, so just the one at
Then
-1.
re-roll that 1 as well, because they're assault
They
intercessors.
are, thank you. It's
Get
good to
it.
play Marines, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 saves -1.
2 saves, so 2 4-ups. Both go through, 2 6s. Nope, so he takes 2 wounds, and then 3 normal intercessors. Of course, there's still a power fist to go in from this unit.
Okay, so 3 hits.
Yep.
And strength 8, so 5s. That's 1.
You're on the 1.
Minus, thank you very much, Sam. You're a top lad.
Minus
Just
2.
1 and -2, yeah.
5 up. He's alright. So the Marines have piled in, and they're going to attack. You've got 4 people punching him, and you've got 1 power weapon, yeah?
That's it, mate, yeah. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll do the punches first.
Yep.
Which I can imagine isn't going to do a whole lot, but we'll see. So
You never know.
3.
Re-rolling for
That's
all.
1 lethal.
He re-rolled all, yeah?
Yeah, I'll reroll everything,
Yeah.
mate, yeah. So another 1, and then these will be 6s. Cool, so that's 2 no AP.
2 3-ups. 1 goes through, 6 up. Yep, takes another wound.
And then we've got the sergeant with the power weapon. So that's 1 lethal.
Re-rolling.
And re-rolling. So 2 more, this will be 6s. So just 1 more. This one's at -2.
He's alright. Start having a fit there. So at the end of this turn, I do get assassination for 5 points, and engage on all fronts for 2 points. Give me 5, 6, 7 points. Although I scored again quite high, I really did need to kill that tank over there ideally, and do a little bit more damage here. But you know, I'm still running ahead with points. Let's see what Carl does in his turn 3. So Space Wolves turn 3. Extend battle lines, so hold an objective In your deployment zone and in no man's land, you get 5 points for it. Containment is basically do actions on table edges. You get 3 points for 1 or 6 points for 2. Not in your deployment zone. So basically, what have you done, Carl? You've fell these back.
Yes, they've fallen back onto that objective to get me extend.
Ragnar's unit stayed in.
Stayed in put, yeah. The repulsive executioners move round to get that objective, so I've got enough OC on there.
So potentially you've got extend battle lines now. So you've got
So
your
I've got
home,
the home and I've got this one.
and you've got this one, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And then
That's all for momented up.
Yeah, so kill rig again. And the tank is staying in combat, so is Bjorn, because they don't want to miss out on shooting.
Yeah.
The orphan, sorry, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's
pulled
the other
those
thing.
up. So that was my CP. I've spent a CP to give them Cyber of Majesty, which gives them an OC value, which means they can move up, take you off that objective, hopefully move in and kill the nod that's on there as well.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
So let's do some shooting. A few bolt pistol shots into the kill rig, the hunter rig, and didn't do anything. The tech marine is shooting his weapons into the same rig.
That's it. So he's going to. Okay, cool. So he's going to start with his grav pistol, which is anti-vehicle 2 up. So that hits and wounds, and that's -1.
-1, so 4 up. Nope.
And 2 damage.
2 6s. Nope. So he's down to 3 wounds remaining.
Forge bolter. So 3 hits, and then he's going to need 6s to wound.
Yep.
It's 1 at -1.
-1, so 4 up. He's not enjoying this. 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
2 more, so he's down
Another
to
one on one
100 remaining. Got an eliminator. Going into this killer rig, try and finish it off.
Mate, if he misses this, he needs to go back to eliminator school, doesn't he? Let's be honest.
Well, what's he hitting on?
He's hitting on a 2.
Re-rolling. He hits.
He hits, okay.
He's going for the driver here.
Yeah, so he's going to wound number 6. No.
So the executioner is going for a double whammy. He's going for all his guns into this and his laser destructor into that kill rig over there.
Spitfire always works, doesn't it?
It always works.
It always works.
So we'll start with the laser.
Yeah, start with the laser. So that's 2 shots firing across.
Hit on 3s finally. Because
Yes, it is, yeah.
little tech marine couldn't get in.
So 1 hits.
Wounded on... Not that.
Not that, I think it's strength 16.
It's toughness 10, so yeah.
It is, yeah.
Cannon into the into the hunter rig there.
So 3s.
This will be 4s.
4s, sorry, yeah. Just firing into combat.
And it's re-rolling as well.
It is, you're right. So, cool.
And you're just looking for 6s here.
Just looking for 6s, yeah.
Surely you can get a 6 here. You get 2.
There's 2.
So if I roll 2 6s here, he survives, you're saying, yeah?
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't. But if you roll 1, does he blow up? No, he implodes. So we've still got the Lancer and Bjorn. So the Lancer is shooting everything into Mozrog in combat with him.
Okay, so he's at -1 to hit because he's ruined,
Yes.
he's wounded, but also because he's in combat. So I've got 2 with the Lancer Laser Destroyer hitting on 4s. And I can reroll 1 with his ability.
Yep. No, of course.
And then I've got the Heavy Stubber.
Me and Carl have just been talking off camera. Some of the rolls this game have been
Not great.
very below average.
So that's 1 wound at no AP.
1 wound, no AP. What's the strength for a stubber?
The Stubber is 4.
So it'll be 6 as his toughness,
Yeah, okay.
8, yeah.
So that's fine. And then the Rocket
Bolters?
Pod.
Oh, yeah, Rocket Pod.
3.
Is this blast?
It isn't, no.
Yeah,
Just
cool.
anti-fire. But misses, and then the Storm Bolters. 2 hits. And 1 wound.
3 up. 5 up. Yep, so it takes a wound off him. After all that, the Storm Bolter took a wound off him. So last bit of shooting before the guns fall silent is Bjorn with his last cannon into Mozrog's head. Point blank. So this be -1, so hitting on...
So hitting on 5. Strength 12, so it'll be wounding on
3s.
3.
Nice. 4 up in fun.
This one.
Wait, that should have CP that. I mean, you could potentially... Well, unless you could roll a 6 and have all the thermal pains.
Every
And you've got
try.
no more shooting.
No.
I've got 2 CP. So I don't really need winter ups anywhere, but... Let me get back to you. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that because he also has a heavy flamer. So if he does roll high for the damage, that could really hurt. So it does save. So down to 1 CP, and your flamer coming in. Heavy flamer went in and didn't do anything. Anything else to shoot?
No, that's it.
So guns fall silent. Let's have a look, see if there's any charges. So Ragnar and his lads charging into this unit here. He needs an 8. He got very eager because he was excited and rolled his 10. So that unit in there, do you also want to charge these as well?
I will charge those as well.
Basically in, but unless you maybe roll snake eyes. So the one there, but there it is well. So we'll get back to you in the combat. So here we go, Ragnar and his 2 assault intercessors. Who do you want to start with? Is the big question.
So I'll start with the intercessors this time.
Yeah.
See if we can get Ragnar on the charge.
8 attacks. Oh no, it's one with a power fist, right?
It is, mate, yeah. So
4 attacks.
yeah, so the chainsword will get 4.
Yep.
And yeah, so
Hit on 3s.
on 3s.
Do it.
And wounding strength 4,
5 and
7
6s.
Nope.
Power fist.
And power fist gets 3 attacks. And hitting on 3s. So those are lethal and sustained.
Yes. So
those
good
in.
roll for a power fist.
And that
Wounding
hit.
on.
These need to. Oh no, they already hit.
Yeah,
No,
so roll them 3.
Yeah.
And you're wounded on. This is strength 8.
It is strength
So
8,
you're on
yeah, so
3s.
3s.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nasty.
So that's
5
5
at minus 2, right?
Yeah.
So these 6s, they're both filled. This is 2 damage, yeah?
Yes.
Right. Sorry, people, but this is so 4 dice, 5 and 6s. So 1s took 2 wounds so far. Need another 6. No. So 1's took 2 wounds, so I rolled a 2 for that. He's alright. I need another 6. No. So he's 2 wounds. So he's dead.
You didn't want to die that.
No, I didn't. Another 6. Nearly. 2 wounds. So 1 takes a wound, is on 3 wounds, and 1's dead. Ragnar, let's do it.
Okay, so you're hitting on 2s. And that's a lethal and a sustained.
Yep.
Drop that back in. Strength 8 on the charge.
So 3s.
3s. And I've just realised I should be re-rolling wounds because you're on an objective.
Yes, that is true. We'll look back at that after this one if he doesn't do a load of damage.
So 3s re-rolling. So that is 3, 6, that's 9 saves at minus
3, 6,
3.
7, 8, 9.
Does he have...
It's minus 3, yeah?
it is minus 3, yeah.
So just one goes straight through into the one on 3 wounds. What's the damage on this?
Damage 2.
Damage 2. So the one on 3 wounds. Next one goes through. So he's down to 1 wound. So another one goes through. So he's dead. So I've got 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 saves on the 5 up in one on the squig guy. On Odin, my war boss.
It's been a long day, mate, hasn't it?
Yeah, it hasn't it? Is it 5s or 4s?
5s, yeah.
So 3 save, 3 go through, so that's 6 damage. Rolling the 5 up, fill those pins. So he takes 3 wounds. Do you want to do your go back? I'll look back on the footage and do these re-rolls.
Okay, mate.
So everything's back right in the world. Nothing actually happened with them re-rolls of the chainswords. He piles in and he's going to fight that unit. Also, we've got this combat. Let's see if the knobkins are there. And there's a knob-shaped hole in that ground. And I'm not talking about the... but yeah, so fight back over here. And then... Oh no, I've got a fight over there as well. Let's do that one first. So Mozrog is going to go for the tank. Try and get rid of it. So 6 attacks with Gut Ripper. Hitting on 2s. All hit. And then we are wounding on anti-vehicle 4. So looking for them 4s. So that's pretty good. Well, 2. At minus 1, sir.
So it takes...
He takes 3 damage. Oh, 4 damage because it goes up.
Shrugs any... He shrugs 1, but that's not enough.
So not enough. Does it blow up?
Nope.
No, that's a dead Lancer. So Mozrog and Bjorn in the fight to the death. Bjorn, 6 attacks.
Okay, yeah, hits on 2s. Fantastic.
Misses, of course.
Of course. And strength 12, so...
3, yes.
So 1 wound.
Minus, so that'll just be the 4 bin one. He's alright.
Okay.
And then my attack over here into Ragnar's unit. So Iron Boss Odin into this unit. So I'll start off with the Beast Chopper. Hitting on 2s. 2 misses there. And then we are wounding on 3s. Just one. Something in this room is making these dice roll back. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
He's all right.
So that chopper did nothing to him so far. We've got a Squiggosaur Jaws hitting on 4s. I'm not holding my breath for this one, of course. And 3s. That's devastating wound, so that'll just be 3 damage on 1.
Okay. Yep, so one.
So the mighty Iron Boss Odin managed to take out 1 intercessor. That was the most lackluster combat phase I think I've ever seen in my life.
Mate, I think they're just as tired as we are.
Yeah.
Everyone's a bit worn out.
They really are slogging it out now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Towards the end of the battle. But yeah, we'll do a quick round up. We'll get back to you.
Mate, yeah.
So Carl has got extend battle lines for 5 points and is going to get rid of containment for a CP, putting us both on 2 CP, going into Orcs turn 4. So Orcs 4th turn, coming very close to the end of this battle here, so I really need to keep holding on to that lead. Cleanse I drew, that's 2 actions on objectives. It's not really an army where I can afford to do that. Every unit's important. So I got another one. Original, I can't get that. So ignore them. Containment, that's 2 actions on table edges. Again, now that because the cards were so good at first, now the bad ones have started rolling in. So them I'm not going to get. I'll just get rid of them for a CP at the end of my turn. So Iron Boss Odin has fell back because I'm going to get some shots off onto them. I don't know to attack Odin first and kill him. Then it's going to try and charge these wolf in here. Then my prey target is Bjorn. So these move forward. That executioner fired Overwatch and killed a Squiggle boy. And that's everything. That's everything I've got left on the battlefield. 3 units. So let's do some shooting. So everything from the rig into Bjorn's unit. So we've got a heavy lobber, 1 shot. So hitting on 5s.
Run out of rocks.
And it misses. Yeah, it's run out. The flamer, 3 shots. So wounding on 2s. 3 saves. So you might need to do 1 at a time here.
Yeah, that's
-3. So first one, 5 up save.
No,
D6 damage. That's 5. So you need 5 6s. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So you need 2 more 4-pin ones on Ragnar.
Yep.
Oh.
Those on both. I will CP one of those because I quite fancy
keeping him alive. Yeah. It does. So how many wounds he got?
He's got 5.
So D6 damage. It's 5. So you just need to roll 1/6 here. Oh. He's alive on 1 wound remaining. Nice. This unit shooting into Bjorn. Actually, the beast boss has got a blast weapon, so he's just gonna shoot into your executioner. Why not? So into Bjorn, pistol, misses. 2 stickers, miss. 3 shots for a big fella. 5s, miss. Good chat. So these lads are in, all surrounding Bjorn. Then we've just got the kill rig. So see if you can get in. 5, 6, 7, that is in. So into the combat. So we'll do this combat first. Everything obviously into Bjorn. Mosrog will have to wait if he survives. Let's hope he doesn't. So we'll start off with how many stickers have we got now? We've got 2.
2, yeah.
So 2 stickers. So 6 attacks. I've used a CP, my last one, for sustained. It's on 5s. So 6 attacks hitting on 3s. So I got 1 5 and then one of them missed. And then we're wounding on 4s. So you've got 3 saves at -2.
Okay. Saves them all.
Oh no. Oh no. See how this is going to go. So we've got some jaws. We've got 3 jaws. Can you get them all, Sam? Yes, you can. So 3 jaws. Hitting on 4s. Let's get rid of them. Put them 2 sustained. And then these are wounding on 5 and 6s, I believe. So we've got 2. Again, -2. Oh no. I see how this is going. Big chopper. Yeah, I mean, this is anti-vehicle. So 1 more -2. 2 damage. Oh, 1 damage because you have it. Can you shrug it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. Then we've got a beast boss, so hitting on 2s, and then we've got 2 sustain there. And then we're wounding on strengths. Oh, yeah. I mean, come on, get some half decent rolls. 1 and a -2.
Oh, 1, sorry.
Just 1, yeah.
Oh,
just roll that again if you want. It's all right.
Cool.
Saves it, and then we've got a squig that he sat on, so that explodes. Wounding on
5s.
I'm going to say 5s, but either way, nothing. That was the wettest fish I've ever seen in my life. So I've calmed down, I've had a sandwich and a drink, and I'm feeling a little bit better. So the kill rig going into the Wolfen. These got invuns, have they?
They've got 4 ups, mate, yeah, some kills.
Butcher boys. Oh, I should have started off with the, I'll say it's the Savage Horns and Hooves, just because these are damage 2. Oh, and they've got, sorry, damage 3, and they've got 2 wounds each, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so they all hits, and then wounding, strength 8, toughness 4?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, nice. So, oh, but this lance, so yeah, 2s. So you've got 4 saves at -1.
1 goes through.
3 6 up fill no pains.
No,
So
he's
1
dead.
dice. We've
I'll
got.
do the fight on deaths after the combat.
Oh, these fighting after that.
Yeah, 4 up.
All right. So then the butcher. Oh, I'll do the blades because they're big damage. So they hit, and then wounding on 2s. So you've got 5 more -1.
So 3 go through.
Yeah, these are damage 2. Do you want to do your feel no pain?
Yeah,
So
sure.
first one, dead. Second one, dead. Third one, alive. So 2 dead so far. Sorry, 3 dead so far.
Yeah.
1 on 1 wound. And then we've got the butcher boys. See if these can check that 1 on 1 wound. So 3 hits, and then 3s. 2 more -1. So you just need a 6 live or die.
Yep.
So 4 dead altogether, leaving 1 alive. Do you want to roll 4?
Yep, 4.
See if you get him. So
Just
1 fights back. Might as well go straight to that.
Yep, sure thing.
The attack back from the one that could attack back.
So hit on 3s. So that's a miss, that's a lethal and sustained.
Yep.
So put that back in. This is strength 8. No, it's strength 6, sorry mate.
So
Used to be.
5 and 6s.
Yep. So that's 2 at -1.
-1, so 4 ups. Damage.
Damage 2.
6s. So he takes 2 wounds. And the claw guy.
And the claw guy, so he is hitting on 3s.
It's a lethal and sustain there.
Yep, cheers, so put that back in. And then this is strength 5.
So we'll take 6s.
So 2 at -1.
4s.
And just 1 damage.
6. So he takes 3 wounds. So he's down to 7 wounds remaining. So Bjorn is going to try and hit Mozrog to try and kill him before I kill him.
Okay, so 2s. So missed but sustained, and then that's a lethal one. And then this is strength 12, so 3s. And that's 3 saves, and that's going to be
3 4 invuns.
Yeah, but you're involved.
2 go through.
So that's 6 damage.
So 4, 5, 6. Looking for 5 and 6s here. So 3 go through. 7, 6, 5. So he's down to 4 wounds remaining. So Mozrog hitting back. So Gut Ripper hitting on 2s. And then he's wounded on 4s. It's anti vehicle. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 saves at -1 or -2 because you're the prey target.
So makes them all.
Makes them all. The thingy that he's riding. Chomper. 2 hits. This is wounding on 5 and 6s. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just not talk about that combat over there. Let's not talk about it. Everything I could have done there. So get rid of all these, putting me on 2 CP for Space Wolves turn 4. Let's do it. So Space Wolves turn 4. You drew Defend Stronghold and Establish Locus. So basically hold your Stronghold until Martin, you get 3 points. Establish Locus, basically you do an action in either the Martin deployment zone or the centre. My deployment zone 4 points, centre for 2 points. Then you got rid of Defend Stronghold for Overwhelming Force. That's kill units within range of an objective for 3 points. So what we've done, Kai, is we don't have much left on the battlefield.
Don't have much left, mate. No, so this guy here is basically just a big, expensive brick full of guns that can't shoot anything. So he's just keeping OC on that objective there. Bjorn staying where he is because I don't want him to fall back out of combat and die. That seems a bit...
Because he'd have to obviously do the
Desperate
escape.
Yeah, that's a bit of
be dead.
a wussy way to go out, you know.
Yeah.
This Forge Tech Marine legged it over here to try and get me onto that objective end of my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
The ballista's moved up a little bit. Again, can't shoot anything, but he can move up again next turn. Maybe get
basically
some shots.
everything's behind
Just
this
gone-
big building here.
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's like we called at the start. It's all just running around that big building.
Yeah.
Intercessors have come down to hold that objective. The sniper's got off his mountain finally, and he's having a bit of a word with himself.
Yeah,
and
you got 10 points at the beginning of this turn for that.
Yeah,
and that one.
Yeah, and then we've got the Wolfen staying in combat, and the Ragnar is moved around the corner to try and take.
And the reason the Wolfen is holding that for people wondering, because he's OC 0, obviously Carl used in his command phase to get their OC up to his next command phase, so he's actually OC 1 now, and that isn't within 3, so he gets the 5 points for that. But, for a bit of fun, Ragnar's moved forward. I'm going to overwatch it with this kill rig. How funny would it be if he flamed Ragnar running into combat? Let's see if I can kill myself a Ragnar. So, D6 shots with the lobber. 2. Hitting on 6s. Misses. Then we have a sticker thing. Hitting on 6s. Misses. And then we have a flamer. So this is the main one. 3 shots. 3 shots, Carl. 2s. So you've got 2 saves here.
Cool.
One goes through. So, well, unless I get a 1 and you roll a 6. I got a 2. So 2 6s. And Ragnar falls. Odin had planned that the whole time. He just moved back a bit and let the kill rig open fire. Bjorn is going to do some shooting and try and kill himself a Mozrog. So what you start with last cannon?
Last cannon, yeah, just 1 shot. Which hits. And
on
12.
3s.
That wins.
4 up in front. Fills. D6 plus 1. Oh. 4. So 5s. Oh. 5s. He's on 1 wound remaining.
And then heavy flamer.
So this could do it. 1 shot. 5 and 6s.
Yep. Nope.
Sadly. But yeah, he's on 1 wound remaining. So some charging. The Repulsor Executioner is actually charging a Mozrog. So let's do it. He's pretty much in.
Yeah. Heroically reversing into him.
Yeah. So we're starting off with the Repulsor. Try and kill Mozrog.
So he's got 6 attacks.
Tell you what, that's not
I don't
bad.
know why. Yeah,
it's not bad.
I hit 1 forward.
Oof.
And this is going to be strength 8. So
4s.
Yeah. So that is 2 saves, no 18.
2 3 ups. Can he do it? He can do it. My attack's back. So Skullcracker's unit. I'm going to try and crack the skull of Bjorn. So I'll start off with Skullcracker himself. Oh, so 6 stacks, hitting on 2s. I might as well use my CP because he's the pariah unit to do the 5 and 6 explosion. Sustain, sorry. So 5 hits there, and then we are wounding on 4s. You've got 4 saves at -2.
Okay.
So
it takes
technically 1 damage.
1.
So 6 up. Oh!
He's a boss, isn't he?
He is an absolute boss. That's actually 5 up that one, isn't it? And then we've got the jaws. So 2 hits, but then they're both sustained. And then wounding on 5s and 6s, I believe. But, oh, so they're devastating. So you've got 2 saves at -2. So 3 go through. These are 3 damage each, so they go down to 2 damage. So you've got 6, 5 upfield, no pains. It's the closest I've got so far to hurting him.
Okay, so he takes 5.
Takes 5. What's he down to then?
He's down to 3.
Down to 3, so I might be able to attack him here. Might be able to attack him. So we've got 2 stickers. 2 miss. 3 miss. 2 go back in. And then wounding on 4s. So you've got 3 more saves at -2.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
Sorry.
So 2, and then
6s. Oh, them 6s have been coming in clutch. So he's down to 2. Then we've got a big chopper. 1 hits. Wounding on 4s. No. And then we have some jaws and some squigs. So 1, 2, 3. Hit on 4s. Lots of misses there. Them 3 are sustained. And these are wounds on 5s and 6s. So you've got 2 more saves. I can't, well, unless you fill both these and fill your 2 6s. Just 1 and 6. So he's down to 1 wound, you're telling me?
Yes, I am telling you that. Yeah, so is Mosrog.
That's really sad. Yeah, so is Mosrog, damn it. So Bjorn, striking everything into Mosrog?
I think so, mate. At this point, yeah, why not?
Why not?
Okay. So that is a miss, but that's a lethal and a lethal, so they've already wounded and explodes back in. And then this is strength 12, so 3s. So that is 6 saves on your e-bong.
6 forps. Oh, drop 1. Oh no. So yeah, they all go through. 5 ups. That is end of big lad. But can he? He can't fight on a 4 because he's not leading the unit now, I believe. So
no,
that's him dead. So I did my attacks with the kill rig, and I've killed that last one. See if he fights on death on a 4.
Okay.
No, he doesn't. And obviously I'll just move on to that objective. I'll quickly do the roundup. So end of Space Wolves, turn 4. Overwhelming Force, you get for 3 points. Established Locus, you're binning. It's putting you under 2 CP for the Orcs' 5th and final turn. So last turn for the Orcs, I got Sabotage, bring it down. So Sabotage is I need to do actions on terrain pieces I won't be able to get. And then bring it down, kill vehicles. So I got rid of Sabotage and I got behind enemy lines, so that's better. So I have got that 3 points, unless you kill my unit. Bring it down, kill a vehicle, like I say. So I did the move and I did some shooting. He's moved towards these, shot at him, didn't do anything. So charge him. He stayed put and he shot at the, what's it called? The lobber into him and the flame into them and didn't do anything either. So that was that. Charges happen, so it's just this one. I'll do combat, and then you'll be attacking with Bjorn. So let's do the combat. So starting with Iron Boss Odin. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2. All hits, wounding on 3s. I think it's strength 7. So you've got 3 saves at -1.
Okay, so 3 4-ups.
Yep.
So 1 takes.
So 2 damage.
Yep.
1 dead, and then the squig, 2 hits, and then this is wounding on. I wish I knew. I'm going to say 3s. Yeah,
for you, mate, yeah.
they do. So 2 saves at -1.
Okay. So 2 more at 4-ups.
Yep.
Cool.
Great. So Bjorn's fighting first. Using a CP. What's it called?
I am, mate. So I'm using a CP on what's called Go for the Throat, which gives him an extra hit of AP, and because I've completed the cycle with the Beast Slayer, he gets Lance as well.
Nice.
So hitting on 2s.
All hit.
Okay, all hit. And then this will be
Wounding on 2s?
12, winning on 2s, yeah. So
Nice.
that is 6 at -3.
6 at -3, so they go straight
-2.
through.
Sorry, mate, -2.
-2, yeah. So I've got 6s.
So you've got 2 regular lands left.
I've got 3 there, including
And
the
then
knob.
Yeah. Oh, of course,
So,
Sergeant.
yeah, I'll do 3 6-up saves. I make 2. So let's roll another 2. So that's them 3. So I've got my shrug.
Yeah.
So first one. So he's on.
2.
Yeah, I've done this
So
in
he's
the
on 1,
weirdest
yeah.
order, but
So
he's on 1 wound. So more shrugs. So he's dead.
Yeah.
And I've got 3 more shrugs. So he's alive on 2 wounds. So I've got 1 more save, is that right?
That's right.
So 1 more 6-up. He makes it. So you killed 1 and put 1 down to 2 wounds. Yeah, that saving was pretty ridiculous, to be fair. So just them attacking Bjorn, the fell-handed. So we've got a sticker. 2 hits. Wounded on 4s. 1 wound, -2. 1 damage potentially.
Yeah.
So 6 live or die.
Nope.
And that is Bjorn dead.
Eventually, does explode. He does.
So that's definitely how he'd go out.
It's only 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound. Nice. So see if I shrug it. I do. And that is the end of Bjorn and the end of my turn. Oh, don't forget your intercessors.
Yeah, fight back.
He's only on 4 wounds and he's the awful moment target. So
let's have a little pop of this. So 1.
have you got a power fist in this?
I've got a power weapon. Yeah.
Power weapon.
So I've got 3
Nice.
intercessors, so hitting on 3s.
Tell you what you could do, mate.
And re-rolling. So those are lethal, and that's a miss. And then strength 4, so I need 6s to wound.
And these are sustained as well, right?
They are sustained as well, yeah.
So I'm wounding on 6s.
6s, so that's 4 and no AP.
4 3-ups. 5 up. Yep, so he takes the wounds down to 3.
Cool. And then the sergeant with the power weapon is hit 3 times, hit 4 times. Need strength 5, so he'll need 5 and 6s. Yeah. So 2 more, -2.
-2, so these are 5 ups. Both go through.
And just 1 damage each.
Just 1, is it? Oh, just no power weapon, isn't it? Yep, so he's down to 2 wounds remaining. Could you do the roundup? So that's the end of the Orcs' 5th and final turn. That's everything I can do. Behind enemy lines, I get for 3 points. Bring it down, I get for 2 points for killing Bjorn. So 5 points going into Space Wolves, turn 5. So Space Wolves, last turn. No prisoners, kill units, storm style objective, take an objective off me. Very doable. Basically, he's fell back with these intercessors, put his eliminator on there. So that's your objective at the end of this turn. Is Ballistas has gone on that one. That's your objective at the end of this turn. Your Tech Marine gone on that objective, so that's yours. So you've definitely got the big 15 points. I piled in after killing Bjorn into that tank. So you've put Awful Moment on that unit, and all you have to do is kill that unit off there, and you get 2 points for no prisoners.
Yeah, I think I can kill Odin as well to get a couple of points there.
Yeah, so you could potentially get 4 points for no prisoners and get the max out on the 15. We've had a little chat, and we still don't think it'll catch you up. No, but it's going down the blaze of glory. So let's get into the shooting phase. So starting off with the ballistas, going into Odin. What you imagine is why he's shooting them. One of these lads are going to try and get up and take his goggles off so his eyes fall out.
Absolutely. So we got the
last cannon.
The last cannon firing first. Yeah. So hitting on 3s is re-rolling because you blow half strength.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 hit.
I might as well. I'll use a CP to say I'm in cover. So I just get cover.
So 2 hits.
Yep.
Strength 12. So 3s. So that is 1 save at -3.
Oh, I say that. Ignore that because he's got a 5 up in one, so it wouldn't make a difference. He's all right.
Cool. And then the 2 crack missiles. We roll for 1.5, and then strength 10, so 3s. So that's another one at -2.
-2, so it'll be a 5 up. Nope.
So D6.
Just 1.
1.
Just CP it, you might as
Yeah,
well.
I'll just CP that, mate. Why not?
You only live once, don't you? 5.
A bit more like it.
That's it. One of them actually has jumped up on Odin, pulled his goggles off because he's so all like mechanical. The pain boss actually strapped his eyes in when he lost them with these goggles. So as soon as his goggles get pulled off and he loses his eyes, he's all over the shop. So everything from the impulsor shooting into this unit, and I'm going to use the CP on these, saying that they've got cover. So let's do it, mate. Start off with a big laser one.
Yeah.
2 shots.
2 shots. So this will be
hit on 4s.
On 4s, yeah.
Rerolling. Nice.
And then 16, so 2s. So that's 2.
Minus
Minus is 4.
So go straight through. Damage on the first one.
D6 plus 4. So the first one is 8 damage.
8. So I mean, let's roll these anyway. Oh, that is 1 dead. Next damage.
Cool. And the next one is 5 damage.
5 damage. So on the knob, that's him dead as well. So all the rest of the shots went in, and the Skullcracker is down to 5 wounds remaining. But that does get Carl no prisoners for killing that unit. Because technically it's a separate unit now. And Storm Hostile objective as well, because he's got that objective back off me. So let's do the roundup. So 4 points for no prisoners for killing Iron Boss Odin and that unit Squigogs. 4 points for Storm Hostile objective, so there's 8 points, and the big 15 for scoring them 3 in No Man's Land. Good effort, Carl. We'll talk to you in the outro. So the Space Wolves weren't able to stop Iron Boss Odin's war, and Gobbledygooks' visions have came a reality. They're going to move further into this sector, further into the civilian worlds, and cause absolute carnage.
Man,
there, mate.
what a
Well
game!
done. Well
what
done.
a game!
Yeah.
It's actually finished closer than what I thought it was going to be. It's 80 to 60 to the Orcs, and that's what we've got. But on the edit, I'll make sure that's right. But what a game!
Yeah, mate, we're one model away from having single digits left on the table. We've got 10 models, not units, like miniatures on the table.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's that's exactly how I thought it was going to be. Space Wolves, Orcs, they're both so tough in combat. In sort of, like, we've got so much punch. You're just deleting units every turn.
I think that first turn when we were both holding off, and it's like, you know, whoever blinks first is going to get run over. You know, so
that's it. And I think that turn 2 when I called the wine did that big push.
That's it.
I think you were sort of crammed in a bit, so you were sort of fighting through them waves.
Yeah.
And you've like, if we carried on going, you'd probably table me. But it was just getting through them waves, and luckily it was just racking up me, especially them primary points.
That's it, mate.
Really racking them up, which is what Orcs do, I guess.
That's it. You get ahead early doors. You know, you put the pressure on. You have your go turn, your wire turn. You know, speaking as an Orc player as well, like, you played that really well because you've got to put the pressure on and just keep it on. So like the threat overload turn of just like, right, you can't kill everything. I'm going to put everything in the middle of the board. By the time you chew through it all, it's turn 4. All of a sudden, you've got a 30-point lead to make up. Yeah. It's just too tough to get back from.
Exactly, and it's kind of the way this list's built. It's, I say this list's built. It's everything in the Beast Snagger range. Obviously, bar a few bits that I still need to get. But I haven't planned this list to run a certain way. It's basically I just like all the units, but this is probably the way I'd play it every time and push everything out in sort of coming in them waves. So you've got. I'd usually probably send the Squiggle boys in first and leave the units inside the rigs for later game. But this just turned out the opposite, and I ended up sending all the boys out. But what would you say is the man of the match for you for this Wolves?
I mean, it's got to be Beyond the Foul-Handed, mate, hasn't it? He single-handedly held up a unit of Squiggle boys for like 3 turns by himself. He just took it all, and he went down swinging in the end. Even blew up.
Yeah, so, do you know he done fantastic.
Yeah. He's an old man, but he's a good lad.
Yeah, he is. And then tanks, the execution.
Yeah, I mean, they're consistent to a point, but if my rolling wasn't great with them, I think. So like you pushing 1 damage through on the gun instead of 2 shots and stuff like that. But do you know what? They're scary. Yeah, they're scary.
I think to be fair, the Carl's rolling was very below average this game.
But it's a dice game, isn't it, mate? You know what I mean? Game. So you know, you take the rough with the smooth, and I'm not going to put any like importance on that or any, you know, I mean, it's just like you roll well, you roll badly, but it's the game plan. And I think by pushing me right back, it meant I couldn't get out and do what I needed to do until this point where we're in turn 5. And you know, too late. But
mate, I think my man of the match probably would have been Skullcracker's unit. Everything kind of pulled its weight. Every unit did all right. I mean, that big blob of 20 was a bit of it soaked up a lot of shots, but
did.
Skullcracker managed to take down Murder Fang and then work his way to Beyond. So, and then if we carried on playing, you never know, he might have got himself an Impulsor, Repulsor, Executioner.
Big shiny tank to like hang around his mech's workshop. Back in the, you know, getting working on that, getting himself built a battle wagon or something.
That's it. So, but yeah, fantastic game, mate.
I'm stoked the Orcs won. Always.
To be fair, it's win-win because you wanted the Orcs to win. Orcs like fighting. I wanted the Orcs to win because it's my second game with it. No, but realistically, I really just wanted it to be a fun, close game, and I think that's what it turned out to be. Before we go, I just want to say check Hectic Gaming out. I'm going to leave a link to the eBay down below that did the bones on this battlefield. This was what I bought them for. I wanted it to be because obviously the beast now is the hunt beast, so I've got them for this game. So check them out on eBay and find yourself some good deals. Also, again, check out Gamemat.eu. They do fantastic mats and great pre-painted terrain as well. They also do unpainted terrain, so it's worth checking out. And again, thanks to the members, absolute legends. If you want to become a member, click join down below and help me out, you know, because that's
he's a good lad.
That's it, I'm a good lad. It came from Carl himself, so I'm not nasty behind the scenes or anything. I don't have a gun to your head telling you to lose.
No, not at all.
I'm just an absolute fantastic player, Anna.
This is it, just top lad. Yeah, just always have a great time.
My gun was on show there. But cheers for watching.
Call the police.
Cheers for watching, and we'll see you in the next game.
Cheers, thanks.